Alrighty then. Ha. Hiya. Oslo, are you ready to make yourself a little brighter? Because you're very gray today. We have about 45 minutes left of brightness, or this grayness here, and then it's going to turn really dark. So our job right now is to, spread some goodness. Oh goodness! Look at this goodness here. It's raining now. You can't tell, but it's raining. And I'm walking through a Christmas street. It's quite nice to look at. Look at it. Look at it. It's quite cool that some people, bother to make it a little nicer for the rest of us. They didn't need to do it. They're probably making money on it. More people will go here to buy stuff. I get it. Thank you anyways. The CX network is Ice Poseidon, right? Marilu, what's up? I was looking at that network yesterday. So it's iceposeidon.com. That's the CX network, correct? I read a little bit about Ice Poseidon, the person, on a Wikipedia article. He is this live streamer who got kicked out of Twitch. He was originally a RuneScape streamer, and he was doing live streaming from an airport, and somebody called in a bomb threat. And it was a very serious thing. They had to close down the airport. They have to close down the airport because of this live streamer, Ice Poseidon, and Twitch got a lot of problems and they kicked him out. I think it happened, maybe not bomb threats, but similar situations with swatting. People will call in and just SWAT the, get people, call the cops on the live streamers and stuff like that. Crazy scenarios. So there's a risk in live streaming in public. But I'm a nice guy and things work out for nice guys. See, I'm even waiting for the green man here while I saw 3 people running over. It was more selfishly motivated though, and I didn't, because I'm focusing on the camera here. I don't want to get hit by cars. Can everybody do this one time? It feels really nice. I love clicking the thumb up button. I wish I could do it now. I don't see a way I can do it. Then the chat will get a good start in the algorithm there. All right, welcome to Ilya. Hello. Where are you from? You say hola. And Captain, I've seen you many times. Where are you from? Type in your city in the live chat box there, please. I want to see how interesting this live stream here is worldwide. My voice is cracking even. Happens when you haven't been talking at all the whole day. And then suddenly you gotta announce yourself to the world. The voice cracks then. I'm still close to my mouth. Finland, we got Kuopio. I haven't heard of that city. And that's a compliment. It's like, I should know where that city is. It's the next country pretty much, Finland. And what else? What else? Columbus. Columbus? What country is that? I mean, where? In what country is Columbus? Portugal? Somewhere in South America? Sydney? The finger is... Hey, man. Hey! Hey! Toronto? Gabriela, you're from Colombia? Yeah, we are from Colombia. I've been watching your channel for a while. Good to know. Good to hear. I feel like I'm starting over here, guys. You know? With a new format, with this kind of thing here. We'll see how it does. I was experimenting with a GoPro camera, doing a one-guy operation, and not really doing pranks because you're not hiding the camera. The camera is the opposite of hidden camera. Very obvious camera, so, but you can at least interact with people. And that's also what I want to try with this live streaming format here. Maybe get some chats with people when I develop the courage. Norwegians are very awkward. But that's an excuse. They're very nice too. Ohio? Ohio. Barcelona? Did I meet you in Barcelona? I remember you, June. I do. Big brothers from Russia. Calling yourself the big brothers of Russia, that needs an explanation. How can both of you be big brothers? Well, maybe you have a common little brother. Ah, I know what you mean. You're the big brother of Norway. I think we're not really considered brothers, Norway and Russia, but I like the way you view things. I don't mind. You can be my brother. I'm in Oslo right now. There was a girl who was really curious about what I was doing. She was smiling. I don't know why I didn't talk to her. I'll remember next time. I think I have a Streamlabs app on my account, but I couldn't figure out how to stream to both Twitch and YouTube here at the same time. It seemed like I had to choose. Can you help me with that? How do I stream from both YouTube and Twitch from the phone? Amen. It's cold in Oslo, but I'm I'm doing this with my bare hands, and it's fine. I don't need gloves. It's even raining, but I'm not singing. Love back to India. Somebody likes Nordic women here. Yeah, they're I feel like nowadays I feel even if I say that Nordic women are beautiful, I'm even more ashamed of saying things like that after the past year of media scandals and the topic of objectifying women. I think a lot of guys feel like that. Not even saying that, yeah, Nordic women are beautiful. I feel like I can't. Hi. That's my mother and my stepfather. Hvor skal dere?
Dere streamer, eller?
Ja.
Ja. Nei, vi har jo vært på autorisasjon.
Ja. Ok. Ja, ok. Gratulerer.
Det er universitetet der borte, det.
Ah.
Ikke sant? Universitetsplassen.
Ja.
Inni aulaen der, skikkelig fint.
Ok. Ah.
Koselig.
Ok.
En forestilling.
Ja. Hun fikk diplomet sitt, og
Diplomen.
ja, kult da.
Så var det en del underholdning.
Aha. Ok.
Ja.
Ja.
Det var veldig flott.
Ja.
Stemningsfullt.
Ja. Ja. Men skal dere hjem nå, eller?
Ja, altså jeg skal jo til Maria.
Ja.
Drar først bilen her nær til Frank, vet du, og så bilen er straks, så
Ja.
skal jeg til Maria.
Ok. Jeg skal vel hjem i kveld, jeg, som vanlig, og ja. Så vi ses vel der, da.
Ja.
Ja.
Fint ved vintervannet, da.
Har du det var så flott med det?
Hæ?
Ja, han har sikkert vært
Du
der
har
flere ganger.
sikkert vært der mange ganger.
Ja.
Det er så fint.
Ja, jeg filmet litt der også,
Ja.
faktisk. Snakket med julenissen også.
Dette er jo hjemme.
Ja.
Dette er hjemme. Hjemme hos Fred. Dette er så han var godt på det der.
Ja.
Det er hjem nummer 2.
Eller 3 eller 4.
Aha.
Ok,
Ja.
snakker.
Men vi snakkes da.
Ha det da.
Ha det. Ha det. That's the first time. It's the first time that has happened. I met my mother and my stepfather here in the big city, and it's weird because I'm not shy talking to the camera, you know that, but and I'm not shy walking around looking like a fool. You know, I look like a fool now. I look like a very self-centered, childish, you know, pretentious YouTuber or Instagram freak, you know? But I don't care so much about that. But I care about getting cameras in other people's faces, even my own family. Maybe especially my own family. I don't know. I hope I get over that. Because, come on. It's not so bad. Maybe people will even want, like, it's weirder to hide the camera from somebody. It's probably weirder for them than, because it's the elephant in the room, you know? The elephant in the room is, hey man, you're hiding me. Man. Okay, so yeah, here's the Christmas market. There's a Christmas market here with some big old moose. See here? See that? You can almost see it. Let's go here. Show you here.
videre?
Yeah, now it's talking. See here? Okay, now this is gonna talk. Christmas presents. That's just as funny as moose hunting. So they're joking to each other and talking to each other. There's a moose on the other side too, and they're talking across the street, making silly jokes. Not exactly Chris Rock and Louis C.K., Bill Burr material, but I don't think it's supposed to be all that funny. It's kind of just silly. All right. I live outside of Oslo, half hour away. And Swedish people and Norwegian people, we do make jokes about each other. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna visit anybody, I'm just walking around here. Espen, nothing, no purpose other than flipping this camera up and breathe some oxygen into my YouTube channel. But maybe it's actually taking more oxygen out of the channel than breathing in. I don't know, because I know people are unsubscribing. People don't want to see my face and they don't want to get to know me. They just want to see me without clothes and objectify me. It's really hard to be me, but I'm not a victim. But I think the whole world is against me. Yes, I do. But I'm not a victim. Right now I was not really delivering my title, making a gray day bright, but I was joking when I went into that dark place. Do you sit next to other people wherever possible and break the standard rule? I try to avoid, honestly. I take the open spots on the bus. I go to the seats that are available on both spots. I prefer not sitting next to somebody. I prefer to pick the ones I invest in with caution. The people I invest in with caution. But try not to be an open asshole. I try to hide that part. But I'm aware. Yesterday I got really aware of my assholeness. I just realized something in the bathroom. I was sitting there and I was being faced with this image that I have of myself, of this peaceful guy who's never in conflict, who thinks he's beyond normal consciousness level. And I just knew that it was kind of bullshit. And that I'm just an asshole like everybody else, and I should face that reality. Selfish guys thinks first and foremost. Like I prefer to cook food just for myself, but I also see the joy in cooking for other people too sometimes. But most of the time, I don't have that. I haven't had that desire to. Oh yeah, please let me cook for more people. The more the, but I haven't really. Some people are there. Some people think like that. Met this one guy at a hostel from Argentina. He just wanted to cook for everybody. Oh yeah, no, I cook for you. Oh yeah, I cook for you, okay? He didn't know much English, but he knew that, and he knew how to cook food. And something beautiful happened to the whole hostel when he cooked for us, because we ate together, and it was a happening. Food is cooking food and giving food is like giving love. It's a way to give love. But I want to keep the love to myself. I want to keep Gulebøy. Swedish people have this joke about banana. They call it. They think in Sweden that we call it yellow bow, like a yellow thing. That we say that. It's not true. It's a lie. You've been lied to. I think Norway and Sweden hate each other because they have racist jokes against each other. That does make sense. The logic there. Right? I wouldn't give you an A if that was your final exam. Conclusion. Are you in Norway right now? My boy Fred back at it again with a live stream. And Duhen, I don't know how to say your name. Duhen, you keep coming back here. And you're mostly welcome. I like having you here. Hello, I was your channel a long time ago and now it is shit. Oh no. Oh, I should read the comments before I say them. Captain says he stands up to FreddyFairhair for the FreddyFairhair empire and says, then do not watch, he said. Sabrina Valentine, yeah, you're back again. Lovely name. The only heart in the chat here. In the chat here, hair. Maybe the only woman. I will do whatever you want, sir, says the devil. Or should I do... The devil will do anything I want? What if I want world peace and love? Unconditional love. Not this radio selfish arousal kind of love. Okay? I'm sure the devil can help me with that. Fall in love with the wrong person. But can you, like, that's what I want. Or he said, I can do what you want. Okay. Can you give everybody in the world a hug? And mean it? Can you do that? Can you? Bobby FC FreddyFairhair. You know, it seems like some people here coming into the chat says, "Oh, I've been watching your videos for years." And, "Oh, it's FreddyFairhair." And I'm really happy whenever that happens, because I feel like, I mean, I know that a lot of my subscribers have not seen a video of mine in a very long time. Maybe that is because they watched one video and it sucked, or it was not what they expected, and they decided to not watch again. Or maybe the YouTube algorithm has just been blurring my videos because of nudity and explicit content. Or maybe they just don't like, maybe they just think I smell bad. Good morning, Jason Nortwich. I love your last name. You got a nice last name, sir. Your wife will be lucky. And your kids. Sounds British. The reason we have conflict can be summed up as history. Well, I think so. Well, there are many ways to describe it, but I think I see what you mean. What's up, Templar Knight? You're here, back again. I hear. In Norway, we do sell candy by weight. You can do that, yeah. So you can pick 100 hectogram of candy and pay the hecto price for that. That's possible, yes. Just like gasoline. Next travel spot will be either Brazil, California, Thailand, or somewhere in Southern Europe. Maybe Argentina. Okay, so a lot to choose from there. I like it like that. I don't like to have just, maybe I actually like to have just one option, because I go crazy when I'm choosing. I need to make decisions every day about the smallest things. Should I go to Oslo or not? What should I do in Oslo? You know, when I don't have one commitment every day. I'd like most people have several commitments. It makes it easier to decide things. Pakistan. Pakistan. Probably a place for the naked guy. Yeah, it looks nice here, right? Georgia, nice. Last time the live stream, now I'm watching everything here. Ah, cool. Nice feedback from Sabrina, our queen in the chat here. So, yeah, I think that's, if I can talk to every single one of you, you know, acknowledge your existence, which is our highest human need, then if I can talk to all of my subscribers, the ones who forgot me, if I can talk to all of them, whoa, they'll probably come back. They just want to be seen, you know? How can I expect you guys to see me if I'm not seeing you? How can I? It's very selfish. It's a one-way friendship. Hey, Lart. I'll go to... Are you in Amsterdam, Sabrina? Not that I'm asking out fans, but I'm curious. So, Captain is also going to Amsterdam. What's happening in Amsterdam? Take a trip to the Wales part of Argentina, I'm hearing here in Norwegian. Please pick up a MILF, somebody says. Right, the idea is planted, but. I think but should be excluded from our language, because but takes away. Well, first of all, buts are nice to have, okay, because they do an important job in your body. But a but takes away what you just said, everything you just said. And when you say but, you're like basically saying, but fuck that, you know, like fuck that. Yeah, I understand what you're going through, but, you know, and now you just took away all of that. I love street food. I love food. I love all places pretty much in the world. Exaggerating a little there, but I think it's all right here. And but I especially love all food, pretty much 99.9%. I'll take anything. I'm not sure who's. I'm not really focusing on people. I'm just focusing on the messages, you people, and I can't help but looking at myself. I don't like that I see myself all the time here, because instead of looking at the camera, I look at this dude, and that disconnects from you again. But I don't know how to hide myself here. So Sabrina lives in Amsterdam, the Sin City. I've never been in Amsterdam, I think. Just the airport. Mac took out the trash barefoot yesterday. Everybody clap. I can't clap. I just have one hand. What's the sound of one hand clapping? What's the sound of one hand clapping?
Hi.
Hello.
What do you mean?
There's a Zen. You know Zen?
No. What's Zen?
It's a philosophy,
Ah.
and they have this cones where they give you things to chew on. You know, thought experiments. So I asked.
You are talking with the.
Yes, I'm talking to
with your friends.
So my YouTube channel friends. Yeah, so it's a live stream. Where are you from?
I'm from Iran.
Iran?
Yeah.
Have you lived here for a while, or are you traveling?
I'm living here.
Oh yeah, learning. Your English is good.
Maybe. It's not good like you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice smoke.
You too. Thank you.
That's the first guy who's come up to this place. Nice. That's cool. You know, that's so awesome. You know, it's so cool. I got a new friend. Somebody's an officer. He says, "I wish to see you move from spiritual journey to real world and bang as much girls as possible." There's a lot of, there's a lot of that comment there has a lot of erection. You know what I mean? Like that really. Like I felt that comment. You know. That was not just some wishy-washy, go with the wind kind of talk. That was straight to the head. Oh, hi. This is, we played soccer together. This is, det en livestream her, skjønner du? Ja. Hallo. Ja, går bra. Jeg tar og bare streamer. Hei, Fred. Ja, hei. Er du fra Gjerdrum du også? Nei, ok. Nei. Hva gjør du for tiden? Ikke noe? Samme her. Du får gjøre det her da.
Streamer?
Ja, det er veldig lett.
Ja, det var det.
Ja.
Ja, det er så koselig.
Ja, dere også. Ja. Vi snakkes på ja, god jul til deg, Kim. Ja, og hyggelig å treffe dere. Ha det. We played soccer together one childhood. And what I was saying was, I didn't want to be rude to them and start speaking English. And maybe I'll do that next time. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this nice guyiness here if I'm gonna succeed as a live streamer. I gotta be a little more like that comment I just read. Not necessarily do what's in there, but you know, a little more. Yeah, I get super when I met my parents. I mean, my mother and my stepfather. I got super awkward, you know, because I was really taken out, you know, of my role here as a live streamer, and I meet people. I'm not like this at home, all right? So you could probably tell that I was thinking a lot, and it took me many seconds to get out of this role here to 16-year-old teenage Fred with a voice shift and complaining about, you know, homework. Not know a lot of your old content, but I like the turn you gave to your channel. You mean this turn as in live streaming? Or do you mean the spiritual videos and all that? That wisdom talk? Griza. Yeah, I'll go to the States again. Accesses. Kababsha. But is uncertainty. And also, you know, and maybe, and something, or something. I use those words a lot. I think I have some real commitment problems. I'm choosing. I wanna do everything. But then you're doing nothing. You can't do everything. So, and that makes me not sure, you know, not sure about what I'm going to do. So that comes out of my speech, and it's not believable. So I'm getting a lot of self-insight looking through the stream here. Even la 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 la. Yeah, I was talking about the sound of one hand clapping. What is the sound of one hand clapping? It's a Zen cone, and it's supposed to. I'm not supposed to give you the answer to that. You're supposed to figure it out on your own. One hand. What's the sound of one hand clapping? And I know the answer. But I think you can come up with any kind of answer. It's supposed to open your mind. Go to a place where you can't solve it here. You have to go to a higher place of truth. You were talking. Okay. Everyone has a girlfriend in Norway. Really? No. Just as many girls here. And some of them are lonely. Some of them are probably watching the stream. Did you hear that? Oh, I didn't understand. There was a girl who said, I'm pregnant. And then I went through a whole ethical lecture seminar in my head about live streaming and other people's privacy. You know, what if her parents don't know that she's pregnant, or maybe she cheated on somebody and became pregnant. You know, and then the wrong people get this information out of watching my stream, and then a sue is happening. But that's just overthinking, of course. But nice to mention. Officer will enter the new year as single? Probably. I would say that's extremely likely. Would you please let us your honest view on religions and why they exist in that first place? Somebody had an actual genuine religious experience and then went out to tell people about it, and then it became powerful, or perhaps his or her disciples started preaching, and then it became a religion. And maybe the direction or ideology, the shared beliefs formed an entity that became powerful, attracting a lot of people. And if it got really powerful, the whole genuine religious experience was all forgotten about. And now it was just a dogma, just beliefs. I don't want this live streaming to become popular, because if it becomes too popular, somebody's gonna get killed by a car. I'm talking, in real life live streaming. This happened almost 40 times already. Tell us the meta answer to one hand clapping. So the meta, the sound of one hand clapping is the universe. But you're not supposed to know that, and to me it does make sense. It makes sense in the sense that universe is one thing, and it's like one hand, but it's still clapping. It's one thing, but it still looks like there are two things, or computer 1 0 1 0 1 0, making up all these things. So billions and billions and billions of things. But it's actually just one thing, and that's what they mean with universe being two hands clapping, one hand clapping. Alright. Is the energy between atoms our soul? Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Probably. Or maybe the atoms too. But what I've been trying to think lately is if I don't exist, or the soul doesn't even exist, then then there's no souls that exist, and no beings, you know. So what does exist must be one thing, because nothing is separated, you know. The trash can is not the trash can. It's not separated from anything else. So it's the matter of existence is suddenly in everything. You know, you probably are not following, because that was a bad explanation. Which platforms can I use to meet lonely Norwegian girls you mentioned as a foreigner? I love blonde girls and do not wish them to feel lonely. You go to Norway. You can also go to some universities. Lots of Norwegians go to colleges in other countries. There might be some Norwegian communities around. Yeah. Get to know one Norwegian person where you're from, and they might have Norwegian friends. Or go to Norway. Lots of Norwegians here in Norway. Big surprise. And you say hi. You say hi. Okay. You open your mouth and you press sound out from your lungs. But I have a webinar that you can watch in the link below. It's gonna be on the December 1st, January 1st, the first day of the year. And I'm helping you ring in the year with 2 hours of straight wisdom about social freedom, confidence, approaching girls, all about it. So if you really want to learn, if you want to know my perspective on the case, then sign up for that webinar. Yeah, you could also use Norway, put Norway in the settings on Tinder. You have to buy Tinder Plus then. So if you can afford that, spend $10 a month on Tinder Plus, you can get a rich Norwegian wife, and you'll make all that money back. What's the tennis energy you're talking about? Get her done. Utrecht. So that's a city in Holland. I've heard of it. And you know what I'm thinking about then? When I hear Utrecht, it sounds like the erection is Utrecht. What are the pros and cons about Amsterdam? I know what I think it makes it the question. The answer is in the question. Kebab man. I guess I subscribed to you years ago. What's up? Glad to see you're alive. Yes, another one coming back in here. Hello. Alright, my goal is to The rest 210,000 subscribers, I'm gonna persuade them each individually to come back and watch my videos or my live streams and fall for my psychopathology, my hypnotizing charisma, and take you away from yourself. I like Armin, the musician. I like EDM, if that's what you meant. Armin van Buuren, I think. You mean that it is there, it must exist, as when you said, it's the matter that matters. Did I say that? Because that sounds very good. I don't think I said that. It's the matter that matters. Yeah, so you feel, this has been big for me lately. I don't know how it's going to come out to you guys, but when I've been meditating and doing a whole bunch of stuff, drinking ayahuasca and looking for truth realization, the kind of Buddha, what Buddha was doing, right? Enlightenment, like the truth, that, because we're looking for a connection everywhere we're going, But what is the one thing that can't be taken away? And a few weeks ago, I found that in myself, I just knew that I was not only existing, but since I am existing, I am existence itself. I'm connected to existence itself. And when I saw this, I also started looking around myself, and I saw existence, the source of existence, in everything else as well. And that's when I felt quite at peace, and recognizing my true self in everything I saw around me, until I had to, somebody told me to get the trash, and then I was like, and so I think a salesman called me up, and I was like, I'm not that, come on. So normal life came back, but it feels much more peaceful than years ago when I was doing all those crazy videos. I was at a very different place inside of me. However, that guy had some tremendous balls, didn't he? Tremendous balls. But it was partly to prove himself so that you would like him. But I want to get a little bit of that back. So I start doing things, because it can get quite boring living like a normal person. And glad to have you back, Extra. The link is in the description, isn't it? Accessus to the webinar. There should be a link there. There should be a page where you can register, and that's the Confidence and Social Freedom webinar. It's not bad. March is between seasons. It's not bad. March is between. Okay, so March is not that bad in Amsterdam. Bless Amsterdam for having a great March month. Pros is you can take magic truffles and ride a bike. Magic truffles, is that very similar to mushrooms, like the stuff that makes you realize masculine force within yourself. I'm talking from own experience here this summer. I was on a mushroom trip in my trailer by myself, and it was a very important day this year. What I realized then. Freddy, you give advice to pick up girls, but you are single. Oh man, yeah, I am. So that's why I'm teaching social anxiety and social freedom, because I can't really give dating advice when I'm not even dating. I just have a different mind, I think, than most people. I think this is more important than having a girlfriend, you know, keeping this thing here going. But I haven't fallen for anybody because I'm not really. I should not have left California, I think. I should have stayed there. Because things started getting a bit slow after California in the end of 2015. So we'll see. I just need to get my life together in a sense where, I can at least teach what I know, which is how to liberate yourself so you can stop caring what people think of you so much and calm down. So I was thinking, how can I make that? Like a lot of people want that, so okay, I'll teach that. I'll teach that and charge for it. So I've had some coaching programs, as you've probably seen. So yeah, once I get that back up, or get that going a little better than I'm doing now, more clients, I'll get to a place again, and maybe I'll meet some chicas. Yeah, I said it. You know, I let that girl walk by until I said the chicas. See, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of having these desires for the feminine, the beautiful feminine. That's the world I live in. After the me I stuttered there when I was about to say Me Too, because it's like that word too. I'm like, oh. You know. But after the campaign, I've noticed that I'm more careful, even talking about anything that could make an impression of me having sexual desires for the opposite gender. And like that's bad. I gotta say though that after NoFap and all this truth seeking for existential truth and spiritual reality, there's less need for I need, there's less sexual urge, like so much less. But that part is still there, undeniably. And it's real. And I think it wants to express itself, and it wants to at least be mentioned. But for some reason I get extra shy about it now than I used to. So talking like that guy in the comments, saying, you know, stop the spiritual bullcrap and go bang some girls. You know, there is a part of me that is still, that has, it talked straight to that part of me. So that part is real. All right, so it should not be suppressed, probably. There should be an awareness on it. Is March a good time to visit? And by the way, I think Me Too is serving a great cause, by the way. It's just, you know, when the reality gets shaken, like a tornado or a volcano, it changes the landscape and it gets a little bit messy, you know, at first. Like in anything in life, when you're reaching a new paradigm, there's going to be a little discomfort when that paradigm changes. But then it's going to settle down to a better, more harmonic reality again. All right, let's. That was too deep. And Stefan from Serbia, welcome. How's Serbia doing without me? The erection is always Utrecht. Oh, I can't do. That looks. Everything looks offensive. Everything funny. Because it looked like a Nazi greetings. I just realized when I did it. DMT is satanic, somebody says. Oh. Well, you can face your own Satan, which is there. It's there in you. All right. It is your repressed shadow, your assholeness that you're hiding from yourself and therefore moralizing and seeing in others and getting angry about in others. Okay. You need to come to peace with your own darkness. Okay, admit to yourself that, okay, I'm not that great. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm, well, I'm okay, all right, despite these non-okayly perceived qualities that I have. Why don't you work towards being Dan Bilzerian of Norway? I just laughed there because if you looked at my bank account, that would be quite a rise to riches. Great. I'm not going to continue that sentence. That will be and I'm going to go to the next question or a next comment. Is it hard to befriend a Dutch person? Watched the video and they said something else. I think Dutch people have great English accent. And they also have a funny language. It's even funnier than Norwegian. Sabrina says, we all desire human interaction and physical connection, but we need to be spiritually ready for that as well. Yeah, so the physical connection is like like spiritually ready. The physical connection is an expression of the divine in yourself. That's what I would suggest. Have you heard of Santos Bonacci? I don't know who Santos Bonacci is. I don't know. Explain it to me. You speak Swedish? I understand a lot of it. It's like 85% similar to Norwegian. Are you going to Drammen this Christmas? Definitely not. Okay, not that I think your town is a hole, but I'm not going there. It's starting to nicen up there in Drammen. But I'm not going there this Christmas. I'm staying home. Yeah, who's the one who disliked the stream? Who is the one who disliked? How dare you to have disliking feelings for this guy who speaks to a lot of people at once? Don't you have respect for a person like that who has a microphone in his jacket, like close to his mouth, broadcasting this to 235,000 subscribers? Is there no respect? Is there no respect? I actually can't see the dislike, the amount of dislikes from here. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's around 15 to 50 euros or something. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about. Sometimes usernames are talking to each other. You think they're talking to you. I'm excluded. Alright, I thought I was cool. But people are making friendships without me. Alright. I'm gonna enter the castle here to see if the king wants to be friends with me. Maybe as a Grandiosa pizza. in the oven. That's our national pizza. I had tried ayahuasca, man, Brazil. It was in Brazil. Crazy, crazy. Not recommended for everybody, all right? And it's pretty traumatizing to me, but it opened up so much at the same time. So I'm happy I did it. Yeah, I was really happy that I did it after I did it, but it was intense. So don't take it too lightly. I would warm up with something else first, you know, some milder things before ayahuasca. The stars are four-dimensional beings of light, somebody says here. If you tried ayahuasca, have you been detoxing your body prior to that? I did some dieta, but I was not great at it. I think I was eating like a vegan for 3 days, but I think I was also failing the diet a little. And then there was this rape that they blow up into your nose, and it's cleaning. It makes you. It's very strong energy. It's like putting chili up in your nose, but it's cleaning up all the channels, the nose and the throat, and so that there can be more openness. And I think that makes the trip a little nicer, like softer. I remember when you said you were going to grow your hair until 1 million subs, and you said, maybe that's what happened to my channel. Maybe people really felt lied to because I was cutting my hair and all. There's probably a bunch of stuff, but they were laughing. It's so like I'm getting a lot of attention here in Norway because everyone's so awkward, you know. Anyway. Yeah, some people didn't like that, but I think people were pretty. I don't know. I thought it was kind of just a small little thing, small little white lie or small little break of trust. But a lot of those, and the whole relationship suffer, but. Pretty innocent in my point of view. The fact that I cut my hair, even though I said that I was not gonna, because I thought I was gonna get 1 million subscribers in 7 months, because it was in the middle of the prank trend where it was easy to get 1 million views. Remember, it's not so easy anymore. We'll see about this new live stream thing. I think this is the future. I actually think this is the future in real life live stream, but especially if I can go up to people and interview them and stuff. I'll get a better radar for people who look at me and kind of want to be in the video. I'll get the camera on them, but I don't want to push it into their faces. So I'll start slowly, start warmly. But I think this is, I'm going to tell, if this is working, I'm going to tell the other pranksters, my old prankster friends from California to do this. Because not a lot of people are doing it, I think, in real life streaming. All ancient astrologers were vegetarian. You can't be an astrologer and meat eat at the same time. I didn't know that. I'm not an astrologer. Santos Bonacci. Ah, he's an astrologer. I'm receiving your messages late. I'm not really, but I'm trying to catch up with them. I know that eventually, when this stream is 10 times bigger, I won't be able to look through them. I'll just have to let them go, but I can't let them go now. I have trouble letting the comments just go. I feel like when you've wrote something when you wrote a paragraph, I need to read it. What if something important was there? Something really interesting that you put your soul into. For example, I agree with Captain. I think you should promote your audience, the tricks and motivation to bang more girls, because our body needs real action as its nature than spiritual. I think we need both. Spirituality is both. Spirituality is everything. It is life. The art of life. I didn't mind the lie at all. A lie can't break the friendship you had with the community. All right, thank you. Riverflow. All right. Well, okay, I caught up again. Okay, I caught up your comments again. Ask someone if they'd like to comment on one of your comments. It'll be so live. What? Alive? Ask someone if they'd like to comment on one of your comments. Why don't you try the text-to-speech live trend? So how would I do that? And by the way, there's a earphone connected to the phone. So if you guys are doing text-to-speech, only I can hear it, I guess. But I'm not sure how that works. It's getting cold here now. Call Luke, somebody says. I have Luke on the screen here. He has sent me some messages. But I think he might be in the coaching call, or I don't want to disturb him. We actually don't call often, maybe once a year, but we chat a lot. Brian, I haven't had any contact with him in a couple years. I saw that he opened up his Instagram yesterday. He said it was hacked. Everyone would just troll with a text-to-speech. And what I'm worried about is getting racist comments blasting out of my phone because of people paying to announce them. So there should probably be a moderator who can control that, at least like filter out the racist ones. I think those are the worst. Like, they can really get you in trouble. How about we all together take action instead of having New Year resolution goals? Yeah. On New Year's first day of the year, there's going to be a social freedom webinar. You can click on the link below and register for that webinar, where I'll teach some valuable, like 3 of the most valuable insights that are easy to explain, that are explainable in a webinar for you. That was a very beautiful girl. Oh my god. Oh, she was older. Maybe I would talk to her without this camera, but I don't think she would look at me if it weren't for the camera. So, conflict. Alright, that was a good moment. Okay, get a speaker. I need to get a speaker for text to speech. All right. I need to research how to do that. Okay, I need to download something. Please arrange an escort for Luke to break his no-fap journey. But he needs to fap though. If he has sex with somebody, he's still gonna keep his streak. Sabrina asks, have you, what are your plans and goals for life? Right now it's to work on this thing here. Right now this year, it will be this live stream, I imagine. And hopefully a lot of cool moments are gonna happen while I'm doing the live stream. And I can make some highlight videos. Okay. The freedom I like about this is that I don't need to edit. Except from making highlight videos, of course. But it requires no planning. I don't like planning. I just want to jump out there, you know. And it is to, I just like being. I just like being. California. That's the part of the journey. And GoPro format, I like that experiment too. Talking with a GoPro camera in my head. Express divinity, consciousness. And a great way to do that is doing it live. That's a great way to do it. It's also good practice for me to communicate, to learn how to articulate my thoughts and keep it unboring, keep interactions and engagement up. That's the ability that you train when you're live streaming. Podcast, that's another thing. Podcast, van in California. That's a dream that I've had for a long time now. Because California has kind of it's pretty costly to do business there, you know, to be a person there. So yeah, van life in California. Live in the van and also drive around in it. Have a podcast inside the van. Yeah, I cover a lot of my goals now. They're pretty clear. Maybe go to Silicon Valley this spring to study a master's degree. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do and what happens as I go along. Because I have this tendency of thinking that my future is going to be a certain way, and then the future comes, and then I don't feel like doing that. Don't feel like doing what I planned at all. I just want to change. I just wanted to change bait, just change place where it's greener. But you gotta commit. Someday you gotta commit. Freddie, will you add HUDs to your live stream? Podcast is banned in Cali? No. Podcast in the van that I live in California. They're not banned in California. My family does not put pressure on me about marriage at all. That's not normal here in Norway. In some countries, I know there is. Oh man, that would be terrible. To like having any pressure at all about what you're gonna spend your life with is out of my reality. Completely out of my reality. At least listening to them, or okay, listening is fine, but not let them dictate you. Okay, if you're motivated by the fear of what other people expect from you or displeasing other people, you should probably do that thing. All right, at least, you know, at least let go of that fear and see what you're doing. If you, and if it makes sense for you to not do it out of common sense, then don't do it. But if the reason you're not doing it is that people are expecting you to do something completely different and not that, then at least let go of that fear. And maybe you will do the thing. Maybe you won't. But at least you will know whether you want to, whether you truly want to do it, and if it's the right thing for you. I'm also talking about that, how to stop caring what people think of you in the webinar. It's basically spiritual depth in the webinar that I'm going to have on the 1st January. All right, I think I'm gonna soon leave you guys with that. For now, I'm gonna cross this road here. Whoopa, whoopa. Went on red light, you saw it. Roof. Maybe I'll pick up a girl in a future stream. Neon. The social freedom stuff that I have in my description is a webinar. It's a free webinar that you can register for. It's going to be 2 or 3 hours long, and I'm going to share the deepest insights that I know, that I've learned over the years of trying to build my confidence and my social vibration, what got me out of social anxiety 8 years ago. Talk a lot about that in the webinar. Like I'm making it focused, so whenever somebody has questions and I can't go into too much depth about it here, then I can point them to that webinar, and we're going to focus just on self-improvement, wisdom, and spiritual, you know, we can really go deeply there. And there are some methods. You can blast through social anxiety without even embarrassing yourself out. You can do it in your home. New ways to program your mind, or reprogram your mind from being fucked up to being free. I had social anxiety, yes, in high school. I have the diagnosis paper. Take care, Scott. Link is not working? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Do I have to get naked and pick up chicks? You don't have to do that. It's without any embarrassing. You don't have to embarrass yourself. I did that for you. You're like Jesus now. Died for your sins. No. You registered, Duhan? Duhan? You registered? You said you look forward to the webinar. Oh. All right. Okay, guys, that was an hour and a half. Yeah, the link is available, so click that link because I'm gonna shut down the stream now. I'm gonna exit, so maybe there's not gonna be a link up there after this. So make sure you open that right now before I exit, before I close down the stream. All right. It's really cold now. The cold reached my hand skeleton in the end. Bye, Sabrina. Thanks for coming in again. There are some of you that come in over and over again, and I appreciate that. Peace, Captain Peace, Captain Piss. The other day, I pissed while being live. And I'm really sorry for all of you who missed that. I really apologize that I didn't do it today. Alright guys, take care. See you in the next thing.